YouTube, what is up? So, we're going to be taking a look at the Ursa Major Build-A-Figure, and that's going to be part of the Iron Man series and the Ursa Major Build-A-Figure wave. I got a lot of feedback in the comments from the three other videos that I've posted on the figures that are in this wave. If you guys haven't took a look at that, feel free to go check those out and come back here if you guys are interested in seeing the figures. The Builder figure is awesome, and like I was saying, yeah, we got a lot of feedback, and I got a couple complaints about my setup, which I wasn't mad at all, and I'm not mad at all. Um, but I kind of thought about things and try to put things into perspective where I'm thinking like, well, once I hit, 1K subscribers, I will be more inclined to get better equipment, change the setup, make it a little bit more professional so that when I do get these figures ahead of schedule, that I can give you guys better quality and maybe you guys will stick around because I know I get a lot of traffic, but I don't get a lot of subscribers. So you know what? Maybe that person was right, and maybe I should. Nonetheless, we're gonna make do with what we have at the moment, and we're gonna talk about Ursa Major. We're gonna go over a couple things with this build a figure, and I have him here with the Hulk. Let's go ahead and get this guy turning. I hope they don't fall over because I have a good feeling that they will. Well, let's go ahead and leave that light on. Yeah. So Ursa Major, Mikhail Yurikovich. Did that just shake? Ursies. First appearance would be the Incredible Hulk 258 in April of 1981, and that's why I have him here with the Hulk. He's a human mutant. His team affiliations would be the Winter Guard, previously known as the Soviet Super Soldiers, and Cyberforce. Most of the time, you'd see him with Crimson Dynamo, Dark Star, Red Guardian. However, he has worked with like Black Widow and Daredevil, so really interesting. Alias include the Great Bear, Major Urses, and like I was saying, he's a human mutant, but he's a humanoid bear who has superhuman strength, stamina, senses, and resistance to injury. Like he retain when he's in bear form, he retains his human intelligence, personality, and the ability to speak. Though his personality does become more feral and begins to lose control over his human intelligence if he remains transformed, well, in his transformed state for several hours, like continuously. So yeah, this dude's pretty much strong enough to do battle with the Hulk and survive. Like that is impressive. Um, yeah, we're gonna need another Red Guardian, and we need another Crimson Dynamo. Now, not to say that the Crimson Dynamo that we got, the Builder figure, is not good because in itself, it's pretty good. But the Crimson Dynamo that I would like should look more like this figure. And I did show you guys this version of Crimson Dynamo. Let me go ahead and turn that light off for you. Um, yeah. Yeah, not cool at all. I tend to do that like more often than not. Yeah, you're gonna see stuff like that happen all the time in my videos from me dropping stuff. And you know, you want to hear something funny? I'm not a clumsy person at all. It's really weird, I know, but it happens all the time to me. Like the universe. And yeah, so what was I saying? Yeah, Crimson Dynamo. We need a new Crimson Dynamo, and we will get one sooner than later. There's just no way we could be so close, and they can't be happy with us just having that Crimson Dynamo bath. Not that anything is wrong with it, like I was saying, but we need a more modern look or modern take on this Crimson Dynamo. In fact, uh, there's one that kind of resembles more of Iron Man 2020, where he has this these shoulders. They kind of look like wheels with spikes, if that makes any damn sense at all. But it looks very similar to Iron Man 2020, not 2099. But yeah, and we need a new Red Guard or Vanguard. Like, yeah, that shouldn't be too hard, right? The one that we got, the first one we got was, I'm trying to think, what wave was that one part of? Giant Man, maybe? I want to say that one was part of the Giant Man movie Build a Figure wave. I believe that is correct. But yeah, really awesome looking Build a Figure. As he comes back around, we're gonna take him off the shelf or off this turntable here, and this thing is great, man. Like, no complaints about this guy whatsoever. Part of me is kind of hoping that we see him in bear form in the Black Widow movie, and I'm not sure if they're gonna go in to the Soviet super soldiers or the Winter Guard. But you know what? It's a very very big possibility, and I'm not sure. Maybe a flashback or something with Red Guardian. That is very possible. But yeah, man. Let me stop geeking out over this off camera. But this is a really good looking bath, man. This is sick as hell. And even if you have some of the uh, Black Widow figures, I'm gonna go ahead and pull those out shortly, just to show those next to this guy. And maybe you guys are MCU collectors and not necessarily comic book collectors, and you want to get an idea of what that would look like. Let me just move this because I know I'm gonna drop something else if I don't. So one of them would be Guardian. And I'm having a hard time finding this Guardian. Okay, so I moved them. And if you're interested in seeing, there's actually a newer version of Guardian as well. Maybe I should have picked that up. I did have the opportunity to get it, and I just was like, whatever. But yeah, there's a couple of the MCU figures and Guardian. Trying to see if that stands out or sticks out sorely, but it actually looks pretty decent. It's not a bad look. And there's him next to Red Guardian. So it's not a bad look at all. But with me being a more comic book figure collector, he's gonna go on the shelf with the more comic book accurate versions of the Winter Guard. And yeah, really dope Build a Figure. I know a lot of people are gonna be happy when they get him in hand, and I just can't say enough good things about this Build a Figure. And like, everything about this guy is really really good. Like, nice wingspan, and he's like a really good, interesting looking piece. Like, no complaints whatsoever. This does sit a little funny, but not really. I mean, it looks good. Yeah, no complaints about this guy at all, man. Um, Please like, subscribe, and yeah, more stuff coming soon. Can't say what yet, but yeah, awesomeness, man. Good job.